What's up, guys? So I wanted to show you my second meal of the day, and pardon the light, and it's just, yeah. So I'm at work, and it is about 9:45, and so I'm eating a little earlier because I have a meeting at 10, but I just wanted to show you what I'm eating. Very simple, and if you want the recipe for it, let me know, and I will make another video kind of showing you some of my go-to recipes when it comes to like using protein powder and stuff. So this is my second meal. This is a protein waffle. Yes, and I will throw a picture right here of the macros of the waffle, and then I'm also going to use about a tablespoon of peanut butter with it. So yeah, so that is what I'm eating, and I will catch you at the next meal. And I'm back. It kind of looks like, I just picked the camera right back up, but I've been sitting at my desk most of the morning. I had a really long meeting, and now it is time for meal 3, aka lunch. It is right at noon, and so I'm going to explain real quick what I'm eating. It's a little weird, which if I do any more, eating like what I eat during the day videos, you'll see that my food choices are very, very random, and I just kind of like throw things together and they just work for me. It's just how I roll. I don't ever follow like a recipe or anything like that. I just kind of like pick certain foods and then just like mash them together. So what I have is tilapia. Underneath, you can't really see, they're actually butternut squash and zoodles, some regular chopped up zucchini, and then I crumbled a plain rice cake on top, and then just completely saturated it all in mustard. So I love mustard. I will eat it on just about everything, and so I'll mix all of this up and just eat it. And so again, I'll put the macros for it, a picture of it right here, just so you guys have an idea of what kind of I'm eating on a typical day. And just to preface this whole day, this is a lower carb day for me, so I am fluctuating. I'll do 7 days in surplus and 7 days in deficit, just because my coach and I are working on rebuilding my metabolism, and so we're at that stage now. So this is a lower calorie day in general. I am training tonight, so I am trying to save the majority of my carbs to kind of sandwich my workout, so pre and post workout. So I will have the majority of my carbs at my next meal and then in my 5th meal, so you'll see that too. So yeah, so I am gonna eat this. I'm gonna listen to a podcast. I probably shouldn't show you my computer screen at work. It's probably HIPAA violation. But I will tell you about it, and if you're interested, I'll link it below if it's any good, which I'm sure it is. So I'm listening to Committed Physiques Radio podcast online, and this episode they're interviewing one of my favorite YouTubers. She's super inspiring, and I just think she's absolutely adorable and love her. Her name is Chanel Colette, and I've been following her for about probably 6 months now, and her training is awesome. I love her mindset when it comes to training. It's very science-based. She backs a lot of her stuff by research. She explains things really well, and so I just really, really enjoy watching her content. And so now I'm going to spend my lunch listening to her interview on the Committed Physiques Radio podcast. which is also serving as my pre-workout meal. I am getting ready to leave work in about 10-15 minutes, go home, change, and then head to the gym. So what you saw is, and here's another picture of it, this is just some cream of rice and some of my favorite protein. And that I'll put all the information in the description below, which, you know, if you're interested in what kind of protein I use, or supplements or anything, that can be another video I will go into. But for now, I am gonna dig into this, and like I said, I'm gonna put the macros right here for this meal. And oh, I did eat a Power Crunch bar about an hour ago because I was a little hungry, and so that I include in this meal too. So again, it's gonna be right here, the macros for this meal. So I'm gonna eat this, head out, and I will catch you guys before I go to the gym. Hey there. So as you can see, I didn't check in before the gym, post-gym disgustingness, and so I am actually going to show you this meal is not ready, so you get to kind of see an inside scoop on meal prep, which it's not much. I'm just cooking some fish. So like I said at the beginning of this video, when I was kind of going over my grocery haul, I am sticking to only fish for my meat as far as that's concerned. As of now, I've been doing that for about a couple months now, and I really like it. And I haven't gotten sick of tilapia, which is a good thing. I actually really enjoy it. Plain Jane. I will add some seasonings here and there, but for the most part, I just like it plain. And so I'll show you how I cook it. I'm setting my oven to 350 degrees, and as you can see, the tilapia is pretty much just spread out on a pan. And as I went over, again, when I was, kind of undoing my groceries, this is 3.5 pounds of tilapia, so this will probably last me, because I eat tilapia twice a day, it will probably last me 4 days, 3.5 to 4 days. So yes, so for a whole typical week, I would usually get 5 pounds, but we are going out of town starting Tuesday, and so I just figured I would just get 3.5 for now. And I have some frozen, frozen fillets, which I would prefer fresh, but if I need frozen, then, sorry, something popped up my screen, then I will just pop those in the oven or something. So yeah, so I'm gonna cook these up. I bake these at 350. I would say, depending on how many fillets are on the pan, it's anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. I just kind of keep an eye on it. Okay, so finished products. Again, I didn't cook them as much as I wanted to. Like I usually said, I do it pretty crispy. I'm just really hungry. So this is done. Not quite as done as I usually have it, but not done nonetheless. So while that's cooling, I'm kind of getting the rest of my meal together. So this is 70 grams of jasmine rice. And I am going to add, because I have some extra fat left over in my macros today, so I'm adding this to my rice. I'm gonna add, let's see, where is it? I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons to my rice. I'm gonna microwave that, and then I'm gonna top it with the fish, and voila, there's my dinner. And here is the finished product. I told you my meals are just a compilation of whatever. I actually did throw in some spinach and put that in there before I microwaved the rice, so it kind of wilted. So there's some spinach, just a little bit under the tilapia. So I'm gonna eat this, and macros will be right here on the side of the screen. Right here. Use my fork. And I'm gonna eat this, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little bit when I film. Okay, so this is my last meal of the night. It is about 8 o'clock, and I didn't show you how I constructed it, but I will go over it. So it's gonna be, I'll tell you, my protein ice cream, my ride or die. It literally is so filling, and it definitely just curbs that ice cream craving at night, and that sweet tooth you get at night. So in here I have a bunch of ice. You can't really tell because this blender is really massive, but a bunch of ice, a cup of that unsweetened cashew milk, a scoop of my chocolate protein that I use, and some stevia. And this is the trick, and I don't have the package because I use it all the time, but this, and it's just 1 teaspoon of it. This is xanthan gum. So what this is gonna do, it does add about 2 grams of carbs in a teaspoon, but what it does is makes it super, super like thick, like kind of ice creamish consistency, without like having to use a banana or yogurt, or even like frozen yogurt or anything like that, or ice cream. So I'm gonna blend this up. I'm not gonna film it because it's super loud, but I will show you the finished product and show you what I mean by like super thick. Okay, so this is what I mean by thick. Like can't move it. Like, look how thick this is. I'm gonna not pour it in the bowl because I'm trying to focus on filming, but I'm gonna get this out really quick. But seriously, like super thick, super filling. So yeah, and here you have it. So what I topped it with is, because this is my low carb day, this is actually Walden Farms chocolate syrup, but on my like higher carb day, I will use the like 20 calorie sugar-free Hershey syrup. Yeah, so there is my dessert, and I'm gonna use my baby spoon because it's smaller, so it makes you eat slower and enjoy your food. But like literally guys, like look how it is just creamy, and it's so good. It is so good, especially adding stevia. It makes it really sweet. So yeah, that is my last meal of the night, and like I said, it's like 8 o'clock. I'm going to eat this, probably scroll through social media if we're gonna be honest, because my husband isn't here, and yeah, have a good night. I hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating. Let me know if you want to see more. Again, this is my low carb day, so I would definitely do a higher carb day if that's something that you guys want to see, and I'll try and be more creative, I guess, when it comes to what I eat. But yeah, and I could even like throw in, because of higher carbs, I have to cook more food, like more carb-based food items, and so I can also do kind of like a meal prep for that too. So let me know. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.